Hi, Davi here, and today we have a new episode in the art review series. And today we'll be checking out the work of Octopus, or at Elisa804. I'll just say Octopus for this video, but yeah, I've actually been following them for, I think they were still around, or at around like 3K, 6K something, but they've definitely been blowing up. And they do like to focus on this one character from Evangelion. I think her name is Asuka. She's sort of this German chick, and she flies or pilots the red Evangelion, the one with the 4 eyes. And I think she's the best fighter of all of them, so that's pretty cool. And you can actually see this is so cool because you can see the growth. What's this? Oh, cyber chick. So I think they do use the iPad. This looks like the iPad. And maybe this is Procreate. I do think it's Procreate, right? Look at that. Look at the rawness of it. Ooh, I like it. So this is the finished version, right? Yeah, so they do add a little bit of that RGB shift effect. It's a nice touch. But obviously when they're painting, drawing, I like the colors too. I do like their color palette. It's so... Is moody the word? I don't know. It's so... Like, it has a nice filter, basically. And I do like the line work. It's not super clean, but eventually it's gonna be taken over by the painting. But it just looks so... I mean, look at the eyes, right? Damn. I do see some texture brushes being used here and there, so that's pretty cool. Or maybe that's more of like a texture and not necessarily a brush or texture brush. Because a lot of the parts are just like solid, meaning there's no texture. So maybe they add that after, I'm not sure. But the focus on just one character, like, it helps you evolve so much because you're not thinking about designing anything else or focusing on anything else. So you're, in that way, it's sort of locked. So this gives you the opportunity to sort of play around with your technique, your brushes, your process, right? And look at how the hair, or this one's different. This is Ray. But she does have longer hair, kind of like Asuka for this one. In the anime, she has like short hair. But yeah, Asuka, right? Like, it just helps you experiment more like this artist. And it's nice seeing that development. I do see, let's look at the colors. Like, why does it look good? It looks like they're playing around with a bunch of hues. I see way more hue variety here, right? And I love the rawness of it. Like, it's not super tight, right? Like, some of the painting does bleed over to, or like over the line work. Like, not everything is clear cut. Oh, I do see a bit of rake brushes, especially with their hair, right? Asuka's hair anyway. I like that. If you look at Asuka's shirt, even Senji's shirt, you do see those different hues there. They're using some kind of maybe soft brush, if not a gradient, right? Look at the shadows. It's like a green for Asuka anyway, or the woman here, or the chick. It's green, right? It's green. If you look at her shorts, there's a bit of like purple there, or blue-green. The shadow parts anyway. So there is a lot of hue play over here. Maybe it's done after the actual painting. Okay, we have a maid Asuka. She has like a... What is that? A Steam Deck? Look at this. So the back, it's sort of like one of those emotional... It's like a wallpaper for like a scene in an anime, you know? Or a game. Oh, I like this one. It's her playing a violin. Very anime-esque. I mean, look at the way it's done, right? The line work is like, it's really more of a sketch, but it's actually quite minimal. It's hard to see from afar, but it's still there left in. And they're really doing the lighting here maybe is also amazing because their characters are always well lit and there's high contrast, right? If you look at the face, the shadows, like part of her face, her forehead and the top of her nose on the right hand side, it's in light. It's not just like a straight on face kind of thing. And they like water, it seems, waves, rain, sky. So they like to contrast Asuka's sort of red hair, or orange hair in this case, and red suit with a more bluish, cooler background. So Asuka in the beach. Not sure who this is. Reminds me of DAVIII, the way they paint. Because they do like, it looks a little more painterly than other kinds of anime. Because I think on average, they tend to be a lot more clean with the edges. Even if the insides of any shape is kind of chaotic, they do like to clean up the edges. I think that's the general or average look in sort of anime style illustrations. But for people like this octopus, they do like to break that rule, right? And get a little more painterly. And DAVIII as well, I will recommend his work. Now, when it comes to the lighting, I do recommend Redum, Redum. By the way, I will be linking all of these artists in the description below, but they have like a way of lighting where it's so, there's a bit of realism there. It's not just high contrast all the time. You know, there is a bit of, this is like near Automata. 2B. Right? Ooh. So Asuka in the restroom. So this is Ray. Oh, this is Freeren, right? But yeah, so just focus. I think it really benefits you if you just focus on your favorite. It's not bad to like focus on your favorite sort of artworks because you can grow from that. You know, sometimes I hear comments and see comments, not just on my channel, but everywhere really. Like people give this advice where, oh, you need to diversify. Like you need to have like all sorts of body types, all sorts. Like, dude, come on. It's fine. First of all, do you? Oh, I like this one. Very dynamic pose. The hair is amazing. High contrast. Look at the way the dress was done. Lots of more. It's a bit green. The shadows. Right? And then the background is blue. So basically, these are primary colors, right? Blue, yellow, and red. Although they're not exactly those major hues, but they're close to that range. Yeah, it's fun to just focus on one thing because you can grow from that. That's where you figure out yourself. Right? It's kind of like focusing on art. Like if I do art, does that mean I should do all other, you know, like should I start? I can't think of anything, but you know what I mean? Like you can grow. Just check out the work of Octopus and you will find the path to freedom. I do like this one. Oh shit, reminds me a little bit of Wallop. WLOP. The very bold strokes, impressionistic style, right? And Wallop actually doesn't like using a lot of texture brushes. Very bold strokes, right? So this is Asuka sort of crying, I think. So this is I forgot her name. She's in the Freeren anime. Here we have 2B, right? If you look at the way the characters are rendered, even in like near Automata, Freeren, they're pretty much just rendered or painted, done the same way as the Evangelion types. The Asuka sort of types. So you can transfer your skills by learning one subject. And if you want to explore a different subject, it's gonna work. It can be transferable. And in this way, you can, like it benefits you so much just to just focus. I'm not saying you have to do this, but it's nice. Like you will not suffer when you focus on doing something that you really want to do, right? And a lot of their pieces are very sort of experimental too, where like maybe shot wise or perspective wise, right? Sometimes you'll see more normal stuff like this where she's just like sitting on a toilet sort of counter, standing, wearing a maid outfit, and then sometimes it's more like this, where it's almost like a narrative sort of piece, right? Oh, this was pretty cool. It's Asuka staring, glaring pretty much at Ray. Oh, there's a bit of storytelling there. I mean, their bodies are not doing anything, but the way she's looking at Ray is the blue-haired chick, Asuka's the redhead. Because sometimes they have beef. You know, Just watch the anime. Oh, I like the hair. Reminds me a little bit of ASK something. Yeah. So I will link this artist, by the way, in the description below, and all of the recommend. Oh, it's one of those scenes. Yeah, I will link all of the recommended artists as well, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed Octopus's work, because I do enjoy their work, and their channel has been growing, so that's pretty cool. Congrats to them, because they do deserve, given the amount of work they've done, and the artwork is also like freaking amazing. And you can just see the evolution, right? The development of their skills. So check out the work of Octopus, or at Eliza_804. And that's it for this art review. Bye.